Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to another one of my Borderlands 2 builds, and this is another one for the Mechromancer, but I'll be calling this one the Daughter of Thor, because this is all about Shock Elemental, guys. So you're going to definitely be investing a lot, as you could see in the Little Big Trouble tree. Now this is Infinity friendly. My last build was not, because it focused on Anarchy, and you can't get far in the Anarchy tree if you don't put points in a smaller, faster, lighter. So let's get started with this. Now, there's nothing in the Anarchy tree, well, the Ordered Chaos tree, so don't worry about that. You don't have to worry about that. If you want to put one in Anarchy, or if you want to put stuff elsewhere, that's okay. Truthfully, all that matters is this tree right here when it comes to the electricity. Now first, if you have a legendary class mod, then this will boost it by 5 points. Boost a lot, and I think, yeah, boost 2 of these skills by 5 points. More pep. This is an important one because, as you can see, it increases your elemental chance. So, a higher electrocute chance, which is the highest out of all of them. Definitely good. Definitely good for electricity. And if you want to put 5 in the Myelin skill, I cannot say her skill names, guys, I'm sorry. But if you want to put 5 in here, that's pretty good too, because you get shock damage resistance, which is good. You're never really going to hurt yourself with your own shock unless you throw a grenade or something, but it's still good to have, and it ups your shield capacity, which is also good. I just put 1 point in this, well, a couple points in this, because I just had extra points lying around. It doesn't really do much besides melee damage, which is good for Death Trap, but it doesn't really matter. The stare, this has really nothing to do with electrocuting people, but it was only 1 point, so I tossed it in there. Death Trap will shoot a laser beam from his eye that lights people on fire. Now this, the Shock Storm. When you kill an enemy with a critical hit, an electric storm comes out of their brains. Like you fry their brain and or whatever, electricity everywhere, like it's cool. It's definitely good. And the higher the skill, the more skill points you put into this, obviously the stronger it's gonna get. I got rank 5, so if I kill someone with a critical hit, there's gonna be electricity everywhere. Now the electrical burn. Now this focuses on fire, but since you're gonna be electrocuting people so much with this build, it's good to have this. Because if you light someone on fire, that's extra damage, and that's great. Now here, this is a 1-pointer, but this is pretty good to have. Shocking, however you want to say it. Reloading your gun causes an electric explosion, damaging nearby enemies. Now it doesn't do too much damage, but it's still good to have. It's still very good to have. Evil Enchantress. This skill, when you kill someone, it puts your elemental effect damage up. As you can see, mine is 30%. Now it's only for a short period of time, but you're gonna be killing people, so it's basically gonna last as long as you continue to kill, right? So the more elemental damage, the better. 1-2 boom. This is electricity, guys. Death Trap, he puts a big ball energy out of basically like a time bomb, not a time bomb, but it's like a giant orb of electricity, and you shoot it by somebody, it's going to explode in this crazy electric storm, and as you can see, plus 100% more multi-kill. This does a ton of damage. Wires don't talk. This is an important one, because this is all focused on putting up your electric damage. Max is 15%, still good with all the other percentages you have in this tree. Now, interspersed outburst. This has nothing to do with electricity, but it's also nice to have, because when you shoot someone, you have a chance to slag them, and the higher the rank, the higher the slag chance. If you slag someone, your electricity is going to do double damage, just like all damage you do to someone when they're slagged. This, Make It Sparkle, it's good to have. It was only 1 point, I was down here anyway, so I went with it, because Death Trap he will basically be infused with any element you shoot at him, besides explosive. I don't think that counts, I've tried. So if you shoot him with electricity, you get an electric robot at your side, and his hands are all electrified. It looks pretty cool. Now, we could go into this skill tree. It doesn't have too much, really, any to do with electricity at all. But close enough, you know, that's good, because your bullets ricochet and stuff, so it's definitely good to have. Especially if you suck at aiming. Cooking up trouble, I put like 1 point in this because, you know, it was there, I get +5 of it, so why not? You get some health when your gun is full, which is always good. If you have an infinity, even better. The better half. Now, this is one of my favorite skills, because I like bandit weapons, and bandit weapons have big clips, so by the time you get halfway to the clip, you get, well, I get a 96% fire rate, possibly 100, possibly even more, which is awesome, especially if you're using a bandit gun. If you're using another gun, you're going to run out of that clip very quickly, but you get a lot of bullets out, a lot. Wonder how this would be with a Vladoff, like a shred of fire. That's what I want to try. I think I will. Buck up, Death Trap restores shields of one ally. Even though they said they patched this like twice, every once in a while he'll still restore an enemy's shields. So, it's most of the time, pretty much all the time, he'll restore your shields. So, it's good. I like it. I like it when I'm like farming and my B shield goes down and he restores it for me. You know, restore it fully, even though it only says 30%. He pretty much restores your entire shield. Fancy mathematics. Now this is all about getting your shield recharge delay and your shield recharge rate up. Well, the delay, it goes down, obviously, but this is good to have. Because let's say you're throwing a shock grenade, you're going to do a lot of damage with that shock grenade. You hit yourself, you need your shields back quick. And Upshot Robot, because, you know, it's nice to have Death Trap there as long as possible. Even though he's a little buggy, he's still nice to have because he can get you out of second wind. But that doesn't really matter, to be honest. All that matters is this skill tree right here. You invest a lot into this skill tree, then you're pretty much good. Besides this skill, you want everything else. This skill doesn't really matter. Everything else here you want to max out to its full potential to become the Daughter of Thor. We all know Thor, lightning demigod, so it works. And I'm going to show you some gameplay, show off this electric damage and stuff. It does Ultimate Vault Hunter mode. So, obviously, you know, more health, looks like less damage, but it's still pretty good damage. So, alright. And there will be dubstep. If you don't like dubstep, then I apologize. But, there you go. That's the build. I'm going to show you guys some gameplay now. See ya later.